Clear here on the highway, see what we got. Are you ready? So reached about 4,800, there's 5,000 RPMs, I'm at 60 miles per hour. Hey, it's Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda. I'm sitting in a 2019 Mazda 3. This is the sedan with preferred package. So I've got the soft touch seating, heated seats, which I don't need today. Automatic wipers, of course, push button start with advanced keyless, Apple CarPlay, which I'm about to take advantage of. And this has the SkyActiv G 2.5 liter. So I'm gonna take it around the block, drive it, see what I think. I know I won't be disappointed. And so let's get started here. Put the old seatbelt on. And as you know, there's no Mazda 3 standard with the navigation or the map card. They're all nav ready. Of course, when you have the phone mirroring software, and I'm gonna do, just for safety's sake, is I'm gonna plug it up inside the console. And typically I'd be enjoying some music from Apple Music. But since I don't own the rights to all of it, I'm just gonna hang out here without the music playing. I do really love how they repositioned from, you may remember from last year or the previous body style, they had the cup holders right here with the little shield that would roll back and forth over it. They've moved those cup holders up front here, and now you have a full wide armrest with the same material as the seating, and then also carried through all the way up to the dash here. So in a compact car, sometimes you rub your leg on the side here, but it's all soft, padded a little bit as well, so very comfortable. And normally, like I said, I'd be rocking out to some Apple Music, but I'm just gonna flip over here, and not that I don't know my way around, but I'm just gonna have the map playing here, and actually gonna click over to Waze. And so with the 8.8 inch display pushed back, it's kind of, even from where I'm sitting here, I can't touch it. So there's no touch screen on the Mazda 3, which I think I mentioned before. So I'm going to click on Waze. It's wanting me to, oh, there we go. All right, so we've got the map up. I can control everything right here. Electronic parking brake automatically enables on the 2019, so I'm going to push that down to disengage and put it in drive, and let's go. So many changes on this vehicle, and I'm real excited about it because it's really a forecast of what we're going to see on other models. Of course, the last couple of years, we've seen the change in the instrument cluster on the CX-5, and the Mazda 3 has that as well. So that big 7-inch LCD that shows all the good stuff, including the speedometer. All right, here we go. Pulling out from the dealership now. Nice little quick gear change there. And I'm going 41 miles per hour. Speed limit's 40 here in front of the dealership, so it didn't take long to get there. Adjust this mirror a little bit. So just to describe what I'm looking at here, of course you've got the overhead console here, and sunglass holder. I really like how they put some of your indication of the airbags up top there, and of course the occupant system, as far as showing you who has their seatbelts on and things up there, so that's pretty neat. I've got a big truck next to me, so the new design blind spot monitors of the little orange hazard is lit up over there. Actually want to take a ride over here, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of acceleration just to get in front of this other vehicle. That little chime you just heard was telling me that there was someone in my blind spot when I turned the blinker on, or someone on that side of me, just to give me a heads up to take a double look. I also have the iActiv Sense features engaged. The quick way to do that is everything that's in settings that's on, you have a little button here that shows the green ring, the protection ring around the vehicle. You can engage or disengage with one touch instead of having to drill into settings and change those things individually. So that's pretty cool. I've got that on right now, so it's monitoring lanes, and of course the pre-collision is always active here. Going 45 right now. Change over a little bit information. I just changed where instead of showing the vehicle and the lanes, it's showing a regular dial speedometer. And I added some driving information in the middle there. I reset the average miles per gallon just to see what this little trip would get, but right now I'm going to be turning up here in just a moment. Well, let's just wait and see what the instant fuel economy was. You know, Mazda's been offering more and more premium features, and it's really great to see that in a compact sedan. So usually, in my opinion, these are the cars that get skimped over a little bit, or skipped, because they're always trying to be the most economical in your whole product line. But I really appreciate Mazda not holding back. Oh, little railroad there. Not handled it fairly well, I guess, if I'd have been expecting it. Little bridge. But what I appreciate is that because it's a compact car, because it's usually a lower price vehicle, having all of these features for that lower price is really nice. And like I said, I expect it to you know, a lot of the stuff here to be passed on to other models in the future. I tell you, this road is a little bit curvy that I'm on, and does, I mean, very tight, very responsive steering. Right now I'm going 46 miles per hour. Just accelerate a little bit. I'm hanging out right at 28 miles per gallon. Now really the 2.5 liter, although we've had it on some of our hatchbacks and things like that before, having it across the line is just amazing for that standard horsepower increase. Got a couple of stop signs here, braking from 45. Brakes are very, very responsive. But going back to the SkyActiv G 2.5 liter, this makes this car a lot more fun. I'm gonna go ahead and flip sport mode on, clear here on the highway, see what we got. Are you ready? So reached about 4,800, there's 5,000 RPMs, I'm at 60 miles per hour. Slow down, I don't want to get too much attention here. That was quick, I didn't even have it to the floor. And of course in sport mode it holds that shift point longer just to get a little bit more throaty noise from the engine, higher revs. Oh, and by the way, right now I'm going 24 miles per gallon right now at 58 miles per hour. Very quiet. I guess that's the good thing of not having the music playing. You can appreciate the work they've done on making it quieter. So I really like all the new change in the switches and the buttons and toggles. Everything's that black, sleek, elegant look. I really like that. And I really love, which you may not be able to see it, but the upgraded Bose speaker plates and that machined metal finish really matches the chrome accents on the steering wheel and all the way around the door perfectly. And it just looks sharp. It draws attention to that. Had a little bit of rain earlier, still a little overcast. All right, we're coming to what I would call the city driving, so it's going to be 45 mile per hour speed limit here. I'm going to turn the sport mode off since we're kind of stop and go traffic now. This is a lot quieter than the previous generation. Again, for a compact car, it's got even weight distribution. Again, I don't have sport mode on, but real quick, like I'm at 45 miles per hour. Only got about 2,400 RPMs at that point. I feel like this is, feels good on the road. I don't, there's a little bit of wind today, but I don't feel like it's that wind's pushing me around like you do in some compact cars. I wouldn't hesitate driving this on the interstate or a less experienced driver driving it, because you're really in control. Another railroad track here. No, we're not going. So this 2.5 is really amazing. It is a 4-cylinder, but you don't hear that 4-cylinder whine like you do on some other subcompacts. And I think that's because it is a little bit larger displacement. And this seating position is very comfortable. Let me see. I don't think I've got the lumbar out too far. Put it about midway. Now I usually drive with the seat pretty far back. I don't really have that long of legs, but that's just where I'm comfortable at. So I'm not leaving much room for the folks behind me, if there were anybody back there. But I'm very comfortable up here. I've got plenty of room to stretch my legs out. Bunch of traffic. It's not even officially rush hour time. So right now I'm at 27.8 for this trip. I definitely wasn't babying it. And I think if I had to choose, I would rather have a little bit more power and get this upper 20s fuel economy. Although I bet if I drove it for 30, 40, 50, or 100 miles, that would even go higher than that. And maybe if I didn't put it in sport mode and accelerate rather quickly out of a stop there. Good braking. Everything's really comfortable. Again, I've got my phone in here, so there's no distractions or temptations. Got it hooked up for Apple CarPlay. Can control it with this commander right here. I guess if I had wanted to, I could have knocked this over into sequential and changed from there. This is one nice automobile. I'm not a big fan of dark interior usually, but I think it's very nice. These extra pieces here really makes it feel like a cockpit up front here. Thanks for joining me for this drive of the 2019 Mazda 3 Sedan with preferred package. I'm Jonathan Sewell at Mitchell Mazda on the boulevard, literally, in Enterprise. Please comment below with any questions you have about this vehicle or about the drive or the ride or the feel or anything like that. Also, as always, you can call or text with any questions you may have. And please Subscribe to my channel for more information about these awesome vehicles. And I really can't wait to see you in a Mazda. Thanks.